Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. My name is Brian Kelley, and I'm here with Lynda-Lee Sheridan, and Lynda-Lee is the chairperson of the Milton 350th Committee. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And we're here to give you an update on what's happening, because things are happening fast. We're already in. Happy birthday, Milton. We're here, right?
We are, and we had our official kickoff this past weekend.
What happened?
Snow and all, people came out from all corners of town for a wonderful kickoff at the Milton Public Library for a reception in honor of a beautiful art exhibit that's on display there right through the end of February. And it's celebrating Milton's beauty. And it's all Milton artists that have their work of art, and some of them are for sale, and some of them have already sold. It's very exciting. We have a lot of talent.
I hope they're going to leave them there until after the exhibit before they let them take them home.
Yes.
All right.
But it was a great event, and we had a reception afterwards, and the snow didn't keep anyone away.
Who are some of the artists?
Sue Hoy. I'm going to start to name artists and leave some out.
Lorinda O'Connor. Her
mother, and actually
Fakos, I think her last name is. I forget her first name. Okay.
And Janet Christensen and Dorothy Cutler from our 350th committee are actually also on it. So that was organized by Beth Neville, and she did an amazing job. It was really a beautiful...
Didn't she do the plate, too?
She did.
Did you bring the plate?
Oh, I didn't bring the plate. I'm sorry.
No plate, folks. Sorry. That was the highlight of today's show, but we're just going to have to break the plate.
Sorry. Next time.
So you can go to the website and see the plate that she created.
So I'm glad you brought up the plate, because that's part of our memorabilia. We have some very special memorabilia available that if you go onto our website, Milton350thanniversary.org, that's 350th with a TH, and check it out. There's a nice assortment. We have cups, mugs, we have t-shirts, we even have baby onesies, and all of these. And
you have the calendar.
And we have the calendar.
And the calendar is made up of prints, and those actual prints, so if you already have the calendar and you're looking at those, aren't the actual prints there at the art exhibit?
They absolutely are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the whole event happened, how it came to be. But there's much more than what's in there.
About how many pieces are there? How many?
Oh my goodness, there are at least 25 artists, and some of them have, multiple.
Oh, so that's a big deal.
Art. And at the same time, upstairs in the third floor of the library, there's a Clifton Fash exhibit, who was a photographer that was very popular. He was actually the official photographer for the 300th celebration of Milton's anniversary.
He's not doing this one?
He's not. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but it's really fun to see some of his
photos live on.
Photos, exactly. So it's great, and that's on the third floor, so you can see that as well.
Excellent.
But just to go back to the memorabilia, because that's on sale at all of our events, so I just want everyone to know that, there's plenty of opportunity to see it up close and personal if you'd like to purchase something.
Nice. I know we had a show already, and Mary McLaughlin was on. We had the roundel.
That's right.
And the different items. And the mugs were nice.
The mugs are
the
great.
red mugs.
Yeah.
And the logo that Jack Rabbit did.
Yes.
Looks very nice.
And we've been so fortunate with so many people that have stepped up to the plate, to give us a hand. Laurie McIntosh is working on our website.
You said?
Yes, and Jack Rabbit, as you said, doing the logo. Actually, people should look in the next few weeks, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be seeing all around Milton and East Milton Square and Central Ave and Lower Mills. The Chamber of Commerce has paid for and sponsored the hanging of flags in celebration of our 350th.
So when are they going to go up? Any day, any time?
Yeah, we really don't know when they'll come in, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, that will look real nice. Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
It really will.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, lots happening.
Now, something is happening. So the art show's going through February, end of February, something like 24th or something? What was the date?
Yes, it is. Right through the end of February.
Right through the end of February, okay.
And then this coming weekend on Sunday.
It's leap year, isn't it, this year? So it's a little longer this year, folks.
You have an extra day to go.
There you go.
But this coming Sunday, on January 29th, we're going to have a very fun day at Cunningham Park. The Cunningham Foundation has opened their doors to us in celebration of Milton's 350th, and they're going to have a skating, weather permitting, and bowling event for families, and it will be 2 to 4 p.m.
Okay.
And people that don't know, if you aren't familiar with the fact that there is skating, it's really behind the pool or beside the pool. There's a big field there that gets flooded, and it's a great time if it gets cold enough again.
Sure.
And then even if you don't want to skate, you could go bowling inside. There'll be refreshments inside the Cunningham Hall, and of course, our memorabilia.
And there'll be memorabilia at every event, okay?
Yeah. So they're graciously sponsoring this for us, and we're thrilled
They've been
to
great
offer
to the town, the
it.
Cunningham
Yes,
Foundation.
exactly.
And the Copeland Foundation has been great to the 350th.
Well, yes, they're great to the town as
They
well.
just made another $100,000 contribution. It was in the paper. What was that for?
Well, they've given to the library. They've
The
given
library,
to the
100,000,
dog
right.
pound. Their generosity just seems
We are very
goes
fortunate
on
to
and
have
on.
that.
But they gave the 350th committee a check for $150,000, which really has allowed us to just get the ball rolling with so many of these things, because even little events, it costs money to publicize and have little receptions. We have sponsors, throughout, but it's made all the difference of when people see the parade, they'll understand
The
what we're
parade is
talking
going to be
about.
fabulous. I'm very excited. And then after the parade, there's going to be a concert back at the high school. So we have to work on those logistics and make sure
Yeah.
we can get the field for the concert. But
Well, let's finish talking about January.
Oh, okay.
before we
What
get
else
to
is in
that.
January now?
You have some things you want to talk about, Brian.
We're going to talk about the mayor from Milton. Some of you might have read it in the Milton Times. I know it's getting some coverage, but a lot of communities as fundraisers have done things such as having a mayoral contest. Obviously, you can only do it in a jurisdiction that doesn't have a real mayor. So this is a fake mayor contest. Let's make sure everyone understands that. There's been some nominations come in, and
Great.
that's top secret information
Oh, my
right now.
goodness.
But Situate has done it in the past, and here's one of the posters they had. It says, "I want you to run for mayor," and we're going to say, of course, of Milton. Do you have what it takes to be mayor of Milton? Do you know someone who does? So this is the kind of thing that we're going to have going on here in Milton. You don't have to zoom in, Mike. That's all right. These are some examples. But if you do nominate yourself or nominate someone to run for mayor, the reason for this is it's going to be a fun fundraiser. So an example, here's Tracy ran in Situate, and she ran a fundraiser. She rented she went over to the Situate Racket and Fitness Club, and then they had a DJ and appetizer. They charged $20 a person. So any profits after they paid their expense would go to they use it to raise money for the Situate St. Patrick's Day Parade. Here we're using it for the 350th events all year. And so even though we're granted a great contribution from Copeland, the more money we have, the more events that we can sponsor and have either low cost or no cost so that you and your families can enjoy them. So, so if you do decide to take up the nomination, do it for the fun of it. Just do it so you can help raise some money. And so if you know someone that knows a lot of people, please nominate them, and they have the right attitude. This isn't, we're not trying to take over the selectman's job. This is... Matter of fact, this isn't work. Although being a select person is work. Being on the school board is work, right? School committee. This is for all of those that wanted to be in politics but just wanted the fun stuff.
That's right.
You can have the fun stuff for a day.
So
okay?
just a couple of things about that, Brian. The way it's going to run is that the person who wins is the person who raises the most money, correct?
That is correct.
So it's all about fundraising and having fun.
And if you ever wanted to buy an election, here is your opportunity.
There you go.
You see, you like someone, you buy the vote. See, we haven't finalized the price of a vote yet. It might be $1. It might be $5. And so then you can vote often
and early
and over and over and over again. And we'll be happily take your money and put it to good use for the 350th celebrations. So it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll get you a car in the parade or something, if that's what you'd like to do.
The plan is to have the mayor ride in a car on the parade, and that will be their actual mayoral day.
Nice.
Day to be the mayor.
So it'll be a great day, and maybe you can make a proclamation on that day. You can tell folks what you're going to do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have the nominees or the candidates on Talk of the Town, and we can talk about what you're going to do when you're mayor for the day, and we can make it fun. So, you want people that are fun-loving people that just love Milton and love everything about it and want to share that fun with us. So please we're running out of time for nominations, so if you know someone, check the Milton Times, check the website. It'll tell you how to get in touch with us, and let us know who you want to nominate. And obviously, you might nominate someone and then help them on their campaign. So you might become a campaign manager for someone. You could be the super PAC behind one of these candidates. So, hey, and we might even get the cable, you know, to let us put on some advertisement for those particular candidates, you know, and we might be able to put together some little ads and for Mayor of Milton. So let's have some fun with it, and I look forward to hearing from some of you regarding that.
So the deadline for that, Brian, if people are interested.
Well, you see, we're kind of crooked around here. You know, this is an election that can be bought. So with the right amount of money, we might extend the deadline. I mean, nothing is etched in stone here. This is not your typical race.
But they don't have till May to decide. If you want to run for mayor, you have to decide in the next
I think it was
weeks.
like we were talking like February 7th. So,
right.
But so let us know very soon, and so we can, because we want you to have time to campaign, of course, and have some fundraisers.
That's right.
Okay, so
Right.
that's what's going on with the mayoral race.
Wonderful.
What else are we going to talk about today, Lynda-Lee?
Oh my goodness, we have so much. We have a newsletter that's just come out, Brian, and we, from our volunteers, Mary McLaughlin made this, created
She doesn't
this
do
one.
very much for the
She
town.
does so much. She's just a great volunteer. And this is available via email, and this is our January one, or you can go online and on our website and just read it online, but you can also go on the website and click and ask for it to be emailed to you every month. So it's chock full of opportunities to get involved, of things to do and see, of, you know, long range plans, and
Oh, it's very, very well
it's
done.
a great way for us to help say thank you to the many you know, groups and schools, Milton Academy, Curry College, so many places have made donations. Fuller Village. We've been
And if
so
you have
fortunate.
ideas for an event this year, and you want to step up to the plate, and you have some people that are willing to help you, those are things that you can talk to the committee. Maybe they can incorporate it in this year's activities.
That's right.
So
I just want to say one little thing about the website, because a couple of people have said to me, I can only see January on it. So if you go to our events page,
Okay.
across the top of the page, you'll see every month of the year.
Okay.
You just click on that month, and you get to see the events that are scheduled. Some of them are just in rough form because new ideas are popping up all the time. So as we get more details and more specifics, we'll put them in there. Someone just came up recently with the idea of having a time capsule. So at our meeting tonight, we're going to talk about a time capsule. We have some other big events that people definitely should put on their calendars. One is, a concert with Ronan Tynan.
Who's he?
Everyone loves his
Can he sing?
spectacular voice. He sure can. And our own Pauline Wells from Milton, and that's going to be on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo Day, and that's going to be held at the Marriott in Quincy. That's a fundraiser, but it will be really a spectacular concert.
and a special treat now that he lives in town, and it's kind of him to even
Isn't
volunteer
that
to do
generous
that.
of him
Very.
to just offer his
We'll have to get him on
services?
Talk
So-
of the Town.
Yeah, that would be a good
So
idea.
those who don't know him can meet him and
Right. So
Meet your
tickets aren't
neighbor.
available for that yet, but they will be soon. So if you're interested, you know, keep your eye out for that. We also have to talk about the big event weekend, which is going to be June 8th, 9th, and 10th. On Friday night, June 8th, we'll have fireworks, and that will be at Milton High School Field.
this is the same people that do the ones on the Charles River, right?
It is. It's
Are
going
the Boston Pops going to be here too?
amazing. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe when they hear about it,
They'll
just wanna
volunteer.
be
So
there.
if you know anyone over there,
So that's Friday night, and
Okay.
there may be a dinner.
And that's at the high
sponsored
school,
before-
right?
Right at the high school. yeah.
fireworks at the high school.
It'll
Man, oh,
be
man.
spectacular. And then on Saturday morning, there's going to be, or Saturday afternoon, I'm sorry, there's a parade that will go throughout the town. It's a 2-mile route. We don't yet know exactly the route that they're going to be following, but 2 miles, because we have so many bands that are participating. Brian, you can even speak better than I can to the bands.
All
that
I
are
know
gonna
is just
be.
the Boston Crusaders Senior Corps is going to be in town, so they're excited to be marching. And then there's going to be, after the parade, some of the corps and the groups will put on an exhibition back at the high school. So it should be fabulous. We got the mummers coming up from
Mummers,
Philadelphia.
We have, I think, 8.
You had mentioned the Spirit of America. I know we've been in touch with them, and there's some talk and some negotiating going on. So maybe we'll have the Spirit of America. They have a couple of different sections. They have a fife and drum and group. So all these things
And
are
the
possibilities.
Shriners are bringing lots of
clowns and all
yes.
things. So it's going to be an absolutely great, great event. So if you want to be involved in the parade, for-profits and non-profits can get involved with the parade. So go to the website. There's some information about that.
The
But you
sign-up
need to
sheet
start
isn't-
planning now, because
Right.
if you want to have like a nice float or something, you got to, like the Rose Bowl. It just doesn't happen overnight,
The sign-up sheet for organizations to get involved with that isn't quite ready yet. But again, keep checking our website. Because
You can start putting the float together if you want.
That's right. Get your plans going, and we'll have the sign-up sheet out in the next
I talked to
couple
a
of
woman,
weeks.
a 90-year-old woman that's lived in Milton her whole life, and she's part of a group called the Bells and the Bows. Have you ever heard of them?
Never.
They perform and they sing at nursing homes, and they sing at the Council of Aging. They often perform at the Braintree Council of Aging. And I said, well, you ought to be part of our festivities, so they're going to look into it. And she says, our numbers change daily. Some of them are dropping like flies, but they're a great group, I guess. So I'm going to try to get them on Talk of the Town. And isn't that fabulous?
That is,
And she was sitting in Dunkin' Donuts. She's 90. She had her brother who's 86 with her. She had her other brother who's 92 with her, and her other brother lives in Milton who's 81. He wasn't there with us. And they just love Milton. They've been a part of Milton for years, and it's just great that they would like to get involved.
That would be so much fun.
So.
I've had the opportunity to connect with some senior residents in town as well throughout this 350th challenging or planning time. Two people in particular that I'd love to talk about. One man that contacted me through our website was on the 300th committee, planning for the fireworks committee. And so we're going to try and get him involved and make him an honorary member of that committee. He's 92 years old and still lives in town, and we're so proud and so happy when people reach out and connect with us. And we just also heard from a gentleman that lives up in Maine, I believe, or New Hampshire, who was born and raised here and went through the schools and was offering some pictures from his class of 1944, to go to the 350th reunion efforts. Oh my goodness, I haven't even talked about that, Brian.
That's right. So there are some efforts to have a big reunion, correct? That big weekend?
Absolutely.
Maybe a breakfast or something. There's some there's some talk about that.
There are so many people that are excited about doing a multi-year reunion event. So
I'm
maybe
disappointed
even,
in that, because see, I didn't go to Milton Heights. That just, it excludes those that didn't go. Can they have honorary?
You can come. We'll let you come. But there are plenty of activities for everybody. But
Good.
this should be really exciting. And again, the dates aren't firm yet on this. They're talking about maybe a breakfast the morning of the parade, or a nighttime event for multi-year graduation reunions. I'm sorry.
Well, we need to get some businesses in town. I'm thinking, wouldn't it be great to have like a ring toss sponsored by Thatcher Dairy, onto the milk bottles, come on, think about it. This is and maybe, what's that stuff? Hardtack. We got to get Ben's.
Ben's, that's
we need Ben's to have like a hardtack tossing contest or something, you know what I mean?
The possibilities are endless.
So if you have any ideas and you want to help make this a great weekend, and now even further in the year, you're talking about some kind of an equestrian show or something?
Yes, in October we have a horse show.
Horse show.
Going to be, I think, up at Prouse Farm.
When you have a horse show, you have a lot of horse manure.
Yeah. It's good for your garden. And that's a segue, nice segue into our.
We're doing the garden. And then will be a flower show or a garden club sponsored show.
We're having a special day. The garden club planted over 350 bulbs.
Oh, they did this already. They did this in 2011,
They did this
right?
last year.
At the library.
Right outside the library. So that will be a beautiful display. And that will be sometime in May. We don't know exactly.
Nice.
We also have a wonderful thing that's coming to the library called the Roadhouse. I'm sorry, the
Road Show,
Road
the
Show,
archive
yes.
thing from Massachusetts. what is it?
Yes,
What's
from
it
the
called?
Massachusetts Archives. I have a mental block to the name.
Okay,
of
but
this,
it's interviewing
Mass
people.
memories.
Are they interviewing
Roadshow.
people from Milton and trying to look at some of your pictures and your memorabilia and try to get a snapshot of life at different periods of time
and
in the state?
archiving it. So people are allowed to bring 3 things, pictures or something that they'd like to have scanned or something that they'd like saved in this archive piece. So
what a great
lots
thing.
of information will be coming out about that.
And when will that be around?
That's in May as well.
Okay, so a lot of great things. So folks, this is just a work in, I know Linda is leaving here and she's going to a meeting tonight. So, I mean, they're constantly trying to update and keep things moving, but we do need some help. So if you're at home and you're going, it's too late, I didn't volunteer, it's not too late. There's something for everyone to do. There'll be lots of things coming up. So please let us know if you can help out, be it in any capacity.
And there are still opportunities to have more events. So if you're at home watching this and you're thinking of a great idea, just go to our website, milton350thanniversary.org, and sign up. Send us an email or connect with us through our website and tell us about your idea, and we'll see if we can help make it happen, because people are still coming to us all the time. We're talking about a trolley tour of the town, maybe some chocolate connections, and
if we raise enough money, then maybe we can help sponsor an event and an idea that you have. So even if you're thinking it might cost a little bit and you don't have the money, that doesn't mean no.
We can make it happen.
We might be able to make it happen, so just bring your idea forward, right?
That's right.
And are the meetings posted on the website?
They are, yeah.
Okay,
They're
I
all
know.
open to the public.
Okay.
Send us an email just so I can get you on the agenda, or just show up, that's fine. But
Well, Lynda-Lee, I appreciate you volunteering and your committees, and I know they're all working hard at making this a real positive, successful event.
yes,
So.
I do need to give a shout out to the committee.
Do it.
because
Shout out right now. Go ahead.
They are just an amazing group of individuals who are working tirelessly to make this a great year, and we're very excited. So.
And we'll shout out to Mike Lynch over at Milton Cable,
That's right.
working hard with us and letting us have the airtime so that we can get the word out to folks. So
We
Talk of the Town
appreciate
is
it.
just going to change its name to the 350th show for this year.
We could come back every month and give you updates.
And we probably will.
Yeah.
So, and that's fine, you know. So, hey, it's
Great.
going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for all you folks at home. So, hey, stay tuned, get excited, and participate.
Yeah.
Go to those events, and you know, don't go and say, "Oh, I heard it was great. I saw the pictures." Listen, participate. Be
there.
part of it.
That's right.
Okay. Again, hey, thank you, Lynda-Lee. Thank you, Lynda-Lee
Thanks,
Sheridan.
Brian.
Again, chairperson of the 350th Committee here on Talk of the Town. My name is Brian Kelley. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.